Well, hello, Pisces. How are you? Okay, Pisces, this is your June 2019. So, Pisces, the first thing I have for you is wanting to, or your partner may have been wanting to swipe something out. Your partner may have been wanting to trade something in. Your partner or yourself, this could be yourself too. You could either, or your partner could have wanted to go back to someone from their past. I also feel like for Pisces, something feels like it was botched. Something was, what's the word for that when something got screwed up, something was sabotaged. That's the word I want. Okay, so it feels like something was sabotaged for you. Okay, it also feels like there is going to be opportunity for you to get ahead, either through the legal system, through a legal situation, with a lawyer, or something of that nature. Also feeling that there is some type of countdown going on. I think this was similar to another reading as well. But I am feeling like you need to be reminded that you are definitely worth it. Whatever that means for you. But Spirit's telling me that you need to be reminded that you are worth it. Someone may have made you feel like you weren't. But believe me, that is not the case. I'm also feeling like there are relationships that are going to be difficult in front of you that may be placed in your lap for you to deal with. That could be family, work, friends, or love. But I do feel like it might be difficult for a little while, maybe when it's first getting started, but I do feel like it will be worth it. I'm also feeling like nature is very strong around you. So either you're out in nature, spending a lot of time in nature, bringing nature into your home. Maybe you're picking fresh flowers from outside. But either way, nature and you will resonate. I also feel like there could be an opportunity for Pisceans to experience. I don't want. I don't want to say a tragedy. I don't want to scare you with a tragedy, but you could experience a similar tower moment. Okay, we all know with tower moments, that's usually when you're not listening to your higher power, to your spirit guides, to get you to turn around, to get you to look at something the way you should, to get you to walk away from something that might be toxic. Also, sorry about that. Also, it feels like for some of you, Pisceans, you may have been offered a diamond, received a diamond, or going to offer a diamond to someone. Somebody is looking for a commitment. I think that's awesome. Somebody's also definitely interested in golfing, whoever that is. I also feel like there may be somebody who's trying to either start their own YouTube channel, start their own business. I keep hearing sales, 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 sales. Somebody might be in charge of something going on sale, putting something for sale. Maybe it's even as simple as on your Facebook page, but it's just coming up. I'm also feeling like somebody needs to speak for yourself. Somebody needs to speak up for themselves. So in other words, somebody may not be treating you the way they should, and I feel like you need to speak up for yourself. This is very, very important. This is something that you haven't done before. You usually get very quiet, keep to yourself, let whoever say whatever, and you just kind of let it go. It is time that you start taking a stance, Pisces, and doing what is needed for you. You got to love who you are, right? Also, too, somebody is either being locked in or locked up. You may know somebody that's going to jail. You may know somebody, that is feeling kind of trapped in a situation. You may know somebody that's going through domestic violence. Whatever that means to you, find whatever way you can in order to either eliminate, alleviate, or relieve someone, help someone to get out of whatever situation it is, help them to go get the professional help that they need. Okay, they can't keep putting it off. It feels like a sort of fatal attraction issue. Somebody might really have an obsessive compulsive type of disorder, and I don't know if it's you, your partner, or somebody you know, but it needs to be checked. Somebody also too is having trouble at the baggage claim area, having trouble finding your luggage from a long trip. It feels like the trip could have been coming from another country for you. I'm also feeling like there is something in reference to a letter. So whether you've received a letter, found an old letter that maybe you had written a long time ago, It even could be your book of journal. It might be when you were doing a lot of journaling. That's going to make sense. For somebody out there, either you just got a pit bull or you have a pit bull. If you have the pit bull and it is older than 3, please be careful with that dog around children. I'm feeling a mishap, okay? I feel like the dog normally is very good around everyone. I think they're sweethearts, but something's wrong. Either the dog's not feeling well or somebody had teased that dog and now it's not going to be very friendly with children. So be aware of that. If the dog is younger than 3, then I just feel like somebody's just getting a new puppy. So for some of you, I feel like you are questioning whether you're being cursed, whether you're having some spell put on you, whether you're getting voodoo, or whatever the case may be. But it just feels like something's going on in that nature. I also feel like somebody might be to the edge or the end of their rope. Somebody is definitely sick and tired of being sick and tired. Somebody's definitely pushing the door open and trying to walk through. Somebody feels like there might be ghosts at your door, or wolves at your door, or a bear at your door. And when I'm saying all that, it just means that you might feel like when you open that door on the other side, if somebody knocks or comes to your door unexpectedly, you may feel it's somebody that's causing you to be upset, you to be worried, you to be stressed out, you to be shocked. I don't feel like it's a good surprise. I feel like it means now you're going to have to deal with some shit that you were trying not to deal with. So I do feel like somebody may be approaching your door. For some of you, it does feel like there is a lot of loud voices around you. I don't know if somebody's hollering at you, screaming at you, but somebody's raising their voice. Unless you're at a sports event, football, baseball, hockey, basketball, whatever. Other than that, this feels more like a shouting match. This feels like 2 people who've completely lost it. 2 people who have been pushing to keep a toxic relationship at hand, and it has gotten to the point of a shouting match. All right, Pisces, what else do I have for you guys? Pisces, let me pull a couple cards. Pisces, the first card I have for you is the Judgment card. So with the Judgment card, Pisces, that's just saying that there is going to be something fair. Something fair is going to be made or known. Something fair is going to be put out there. Something fair is going to be creating a balance for you. Somebody's going to make a judgment fairly, whoever that's for. I also have the Three of Wands, which is a very popular card lately. The Three of Wands telling me that either you or your partner, Pisces, is trying to make a decision whether to hold on to what you have. And again, that could be a position. You may be considering, do I change jobs? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I make a decision to move up? Do I make a decision to leave this company and go to another one? It may be, do I keep this partner? Do I let them go? So whatever way this works for you, it is that you have one thing and you are considering swapping it out, like I said earlier, or you're considering changing it, or you're considering alleviating it, or you're considering retiring it, or letting something go. For some of you, Pisces, your last card that I have for you, I don't want to pull the first card that I get, is the Leo card. I call it the Leo card. It is the Strength card. It is the card that is going to give you the courage and the strength that you need so that you will be able to move forward, you'll be able to face your fears. I also feel like it's very important that it's okay to tell you that if you begin to feel uncomfortable in something new, it is only because it's new, but it is definitely a challenge that you need to deal with or you need to face. I also feel like there's opportunities here for you that you're going to find to be pretty much miraculous. I think things are going to start to unfold, I don't want to say quickly, but gradually at a very good pace. Things are going to start feeling much better. Things are going to start evening out or balancing out for you. I feel like a lot of you Pisceans, with the water, you know how water can be high tide, low tide, rough surf, or very casual, smooth surfing. But I do feel that you're going to find that everything that was choppy, everything that was a problem, everything that was a struggle for you is now going to be released, and it is going to be much better off for you. I just feel like you're going to be able to get exactly, get things exactly the way you want them to be. I definitely feel like there is a very big, large, expandable opportunity that you will continue to grow. So if you take that promotion, if you ask for that raise, if you ask for a different title, I feel that you'll get that, and then you will continue to climb up the ladder. That is going to be exciting for you. No more staying in the middle. I don't feel like you're going to be the middleman anymore in a situation or in your job, with your family. I don't feel that. I don't feel like you're going to be the one that has to always do over and above and beyond, where I feel like maybe even with your siblings, you're going to start to share some type of responsibility, take the pressure off of yourself. For some of you, I feel like you're great storytellers. So either you're telling a story or your partner is. Somebody is definitely expressing themselves, telling some type of story. However, I do feel this story is fiction, just to say. So be careful, listen to the details, listen to the facts, ask the questions that you need to ask in order to get the answers that will tell you if this is fact or fiction, okay? I also feel like there is going to be something of a home improvement, a home repair, home remodeling, something of that nature is going to take place in the month of June for you. So decide what it is that you need most worked on. Some of you may be having issues with your drains, the way that water is running out. Maybe some of you have those basements where they get water in them and you have one of the sub tanks or whatever they're called that drain the water out. Maybe there's a blockage in there. Maybe there's some type of clog in there. Something needs to be blown out or cleaned out, something of that nature. I'm also hearing something about a train. So somebody may be taking a train from one point to another. Somebody also may be dealing with a bad boy or a bad girl. But I do feel more like it's a bad boy. So if you're dealing with somebody who kind of a roughneck, kind of a tough ass, kind of a jockey, kind of whatever, I feel like you're attracted to these bad boys, but at the same time, you want them to act in a different way accordingly in certain instances. But I don't feel that they're able to do that. I feel like you're either going to deal with the bad or you're going to deal with nothing. So you've got to decide what it is that you're going to do, okay? For some of you, there is 24 hours left, whatever that means. Maybe somebody is being evicted and you have exactly 24 hours left to get out of a certain place, to move to a certain area, to get something finished, but there's a deadline for somebody for 24 hours, okay? I'm also feeling like something with Charlie. I hear Charlie. So I don't know what Charlie has to do with, but I also hear beauty. So I'm hearing Charlie and I'm hearing beauty. So Charlie could be a person's name, Charlie, Charles, Chuck, or beauty could be Black Beauty, could be a horse, could be... yeah, I keep hearing something about horses. So the story of Black Beauty and the storyteller. So for whatever reasons, I don't know who this is for, but either you need to read Black Beauty or you need to go out and tend to your horses if you have them. There may be a problem with one of your horses with their hoof, something with their hoof. Maybe it's split and it needs to be taken care of. Otherwise, they're going to get sick. So if you have horses, this is for you. Something about your horse. It's a dark color horse. Problem with the hoof. Check it, okay? Check it. You might need different shoes. You might have to, whatever you got to do, you got to do it. Okay, you got to get that done. Somebody might be also looking at a lantern. Be careful of a lantern if you are in a barn or there's a lot of hay around. Be very careful with this lantern. I don't want to see the fire that I see, okay? So I'm telling you ahead of time, take the lantern out, all right? So, with that being said, that is your June, Pisces. Hope this helps.